Hi.
Oh, dear.
That's it. No, we're not finishing that phrase. Hi. Good morning. Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The Adventures of Liz, Rebecca, and Hannah.
Aha! That's why there's 3 people on this little thing. Ta-da! Hi. I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in warmer than it was, but still a little chilly, Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there.
I'm Hannah. I'm the minion number 2.
That works too. Yeah. Question. Does
Possible
it look
answer.
like there's something over my face? Can you tell that that's... Never mind.
What?
The other... So, when we're filming,
the
there's
thingamajigger.
things. And Liz thought they were smears on the camera.
That was
The other
before
week.
you hit video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
Because
right.
of the
Because
line
right now,
before.
as we squeeze in here, like the record stop button, there's a pause button, and there's a photo button are all almost over my... Now it's over my face. Okay. You don't
She's
see
gonna
that.
play with that all day.
You're easily entertained.
Crinkle your nose, you'll
See,
feel
that's a
better.
good thing. I think it being
We're all
easily entertained is
easily
a good thing.
entertained.
So hi, I forgot before we started filming to say that the one thing I want to remember to talk about, maybe multiple times during this video, is the Coach and Connect. Nothing to be scared of.
I'm always scared.
Is it that terrifying to work here?
No, it's just me.
Okay. So Coach and Connect is a version, like a help version of Sit and Stitch for the make along. So when I show off my make along piece, we'll return to that. But that starts this Saturday. So y'all have to help me remember to, yeah. And I'm realizing, because you have your pretty makeup on, and you have at least that mascara. You probably have more than that on, but it looks very nice.
There's a little bit of glitter.
I had my mascara here at the shop, and then I took it home so I could wear it for filming, and it's still at home, and I didn't put it on this morning.
No.
So you have to deal with me not having lashes today, but that's okay. All right. Moving on.
I don't have lashes either.
I don't walk
You've
out
got
of the
glasses.
house without lashes.
Okay. Complete squirreling moment. I am fascinated by the idea of magnetic lashes.
No, there's something so wrong about having a magnet that close to your brain.
We have very strong opinions.
Okay, moving on, because that has nothing to do. That has nothing to do, and this is good. Okay. Nothing to do with knitting and crocheting, which, you know, when I started this channel,
We
almost
were
5 years ago, we
we
were
were
like,
never
we're
going
never
to.
going to talk about anything that's not knitting and crochet. I just got a text notification in that's going to mess me up, because when I look at how Hannah's doing, it's over part of her, so hang on.
I'm fine.
You're fine, but I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, but you said how I'm doing. I'm fine.
Well, that's good. That's very good to hear. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is why you watch, right? Okay. So we're going to talk about projects and what we're working on and things, and the Staffin Make Along starts Saturday, and there's an opportunity for you to virtually connect and get immediate answers to your questions, and that starts Saturday evening. So I'll circle back to that. I'm going to make people watch.
Oh.
I'm not going to
Stay-
tell them right now. They're going to have to keep watching the
They
video.
have to keep watching to find out more.
I'm evil. Okay. So, what we've fallen into as a pattern on this is we go you and then Hannah and then me, right?
Yep.
Okay. She's the warm up. And then so you're like, "Okay, I can go now. I'm good." And then I always like to you all know. I go last because look how much I talk. If I went first, they wouldn't be able to get a word in edgewise. So,
I get faces in. It's fine. So, I don't know what's happened to me this week, or last week either. I've been a monogamous knitter, and it's kind of wigging me out. So, I'm probably, February is coming, so I'll be starting a billion projects. So,
the aside on that, if you, I'm gonna just gonna interrupt. For people who haven't been watching, Finish Your Frog at February also starts on Saturday, and I finish her frog things, and Liz decides to do the opposite and start a bunch of things. So you were just saving up. Go ahead.
I am just saving up. So, this is the cardigan that I started on Sunday's virtual sit and stitch. And
That was about 2 weeks ago.
yes, I got to sleeve separation yesterday. So
Not even 2 weeks ago. But yeah.
it's all I've been working on at the shop. Like, I have my crocheted shawl, but I've done like a stitch or 3. Like, that's it. And then at home, since this weekend is also a change out my hair weekend, I've been making dreads. This is my color palette.
That's pretty.
Hannah doesn't like it.
It's so
pretty.
teal. I called it the Lollipop Guild.
Okay, when you were showing me the plum on
This is-
FaceTime, it looked
this is the
pink,
plum.
and I was like,
Uh-huh.
"How is she so into pink?" And it's not quite pink. It's a little more
It's
purple.
still pink, bro.
Shut up. This is the plum.
Yeah.
The pink is
Show,
the
show
plum.
them the plum. That's the plum. Okay, what's the darker stuff there? Then?
Which darker? This?
like this?
This is Ushia.
Okay.
Ushia.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a light purple Ushia in there too that I'm not sure about.
It all goes together.
It does.
I
It
think.
looks very Valentine's Day jewel tone, not me, but I don't. It's gonna be more teal than this. I'm gonna pull out a lot of the color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All teal.
Personally, when I see that, it does not scream Valentine's Day.
Not
It
me
it's
either.
pretty though.
Okay, I don't like traditional red and white. Like, I don't.
That's
even
fine.
for
It's
Christmas
Christmas.
colors.
So this
I
is
don't
what
do
you think
traditional.
of when you think of Valentine's Day.
Pink is Valentine.
Anything with teal is
I
fun
am-
this year.
I am not saying this judgmentally.
I know.
Okay.
She is.
Not judgmentally. Just not
Yes.
Just so like
a
you
little
don't
bit
like.
towards you, but we've had this talk.
We've had this
Her
conversation.
birthday's
a few
also
times, so.
coming up, and she doesn't like teal, so I'm gonna load up with
It's
teal.
gonna be worn over the duration of my birthday.
Yep.
So,
But won't
Teal.
you not be here to see it?
I know, that's
it'll
what I
be
told
during
her.
my birthday
Oh.
celebration at the shop.
Oh yeah.
told
I was
her,
talking
I
about
was
like the day of her birthday. She may not
She
be
won't
here,
be here.
to see it, so
Yeah.
it won't hurt you on your birthday. Okay, moving on. So I forget if there's. Does people know what's in this?
Okay.
It's so pretty. It's garter, right? You are like knitting every
Yes.
row when it's flat.
Flat.
Okay.
It's garter. It is a strand of Poema cashmere,
I'm gonna
which
look
is,
at that. Can you see that there's actually different yarns in there, which is really cool.
Yeah. It's Poema cashmere. It's got 20% cashmere in it. These are not the colors I'm using.
Which
I'm
for
just
life
grabbing
right now is a lot of cashmere.
It's cashmere silk light
Another one with cashmere.
with 10% cashmere, and then a strand of mohair. So it's super fluffy and super soft, and
Very soft.
yeah, I'm burning through the cash silk light.
Well, because the cash silk like it looks like mohair, but it's fluffier. It's a little fluffier than
It only has
mohair.
159 yards.
And yeah, mohair for something this size, you would have 200 something yards.
So
And, yeah.
So far in this, I have 2.5 balls.
Okay.
Yeah. Burning through it. Anyway,
But it's gonna be so pretty.
I'm going to spontaneously combust when wearing it, or I'm going to
The
swaddle
person who got
in
a
it.
sweater quantities of this, we have another one on the table.
I volunteer as tribute.
I know. I
Wait,
know.
what are you volunteering?
I
for?
told her
To
it's
be
going to be
swaddled.
big enough I can,
Ah.
straight jacket her into
Okay,
the
not
sweater.
to be straight jacketed, but
to be swaddled. There's difference.
Not much. But
One is
anyway.
lovingly, and one is not.
It's the intention
Whenever
behind
she-
the wrapping. I understand.
Whenever she whines that she's cold, I can just throw this on her and
Don't
she'll
whine.
spontaneously combust.
Poof.
Don't whine.
No, dolphin voice comes out.
Okay, moving on.
Sorry.
This is supposed to be a loving, family-friendly show.
And this is how we
So-
love each other.
That's true. But the people out there may not know that. So we
Sorry.
just have to, you don't have to apologize. We just have to make clear that this is how we love on each other. Okay. So, Hannah,
Oh,
what did you bring in today? And wait, What was your? You just made a motion like you forgot something.
I'm going to get
Okay.
my knitting so I have something to keep my hands busy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And by the way, I believe you're wearing something hand knit.
I am. It's
Not the
under
sweat-
my sweater.
Not the over sweater.
No.
But if you're comfortable letting us see the
Yes.
fun other thing you knit. Look at
It's
that.
a green little like camisole
Yeah.
that I knit. I have made 4 or 5 of these now. And
Is that the
It's
same,
her
same
go-to-
pattern that you're making
go-to
with the
pattern.
stripey right now?
I actually finished the stripey.
Yay!
Yeah. So I'm on to my experiment with the Zoe.
Okay.
I have not even finished the first row because I went back to my Selwood.
Very cool.
But yeah.
You know me, I'm gonna interject. Do you remember what pattern you used for the little
It's-
cami?
It's like it's some.
It's okay if you
It
don't.
turns into Grecian or Roman numbers.
Okay,
I
so
think
it's
it's
got
Roman
like a
numbers.
VIX something.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the XI top.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it off of Etsy.
XI top from Etsy, and your I was like your flashlight thing went on.
We
Which in Roman numerals is 11,
11.
but XI. No, just in case people were like, "That's cute, I want to make it."
Yeah.
And it's true. Once you get to the strappy parts, the upper strappy parts, then it goes really fast.
It does.
So,
It
very
does.
cool. And what yarn did you use for that before?
I used the Sammy.
Sammy.
It's my fave.
A mono Sammy is a cotton. I'm about to sneeze. Uh-oh.
Bless
It's
you.
a cotton. It is absolutely fantastic and
Super
so
soft.
soft.
It comes in
so
50 grams,
soft.
so it's
My sneeze is
About
always
half
coming
as
twos. I'm
much.
sorry. When I'm at home and I'm trying not to scare the bahoozy out of my cat, because he hates it when I sneeze, like he'll run away. If I go, he'll run away and hide.
Did you just say bahoozy?
Yeah, I was trying to say something nicer than something else. Okay.
Okay. But for my size, it's 1.5 skeins. So of the Sammy, which is really really nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And the Sammy's the little twists. Like
Yeah.
50
it's like
grams. So.
$10
50
a
grams.
Yeah, we've
$10 a
even
twist.
though the price has really for us our cost has bumped it over $10. I think we're trying to keep the price at about $10. Like we're trying not to let the price rise too much, but price of everything's going up. It's just okay.
Next project.
Yes, I'm sorry. This is the one you were like, I made progress and yes, and not in
For
that
the
voice.
first
That's me.
time in forever. I was like,
So
this
remind-
is just sitting in my bag.
Remind us what this is.
This is the Selwood top. It's the super lacy top that has just been sitting in my bag for probably a month and eating up space.
I have
Don't
projects to do.
judge the issues because I couldn't
What
figure
issues?
out the decreases. So I fudged them. But I
As
got
any good knitter
up
will.
to this is the shoulder. That's
Yep.
what it's called. It's a shoulder.
The top bit, the here bit, right?
Yes. I finished one of the shoulders
That's so
and
pretty.
began the other shoulder. So I have finished a shoulder.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So it's the Selwood, SEL,
LWOOD.
2 L's. Okay,
Mhm.
I would
By
not have
Caitlin
spelled it
Hunter.
right.
Yeah.
By Caitlin Hunter. I love her for color work, and now I love her for lace work too. And I think that's gonna, like, you don't have to do much for the sleeves, right? Is it just
I don't
the two
think
pieces?
so.
Because I feel like it's really short on the sleeves.
It's a little cap sleeve,
Okay.
which is really cute. So I'm not sure what more.
We'll
I
see
have
how the
left.
construction makes that happen. Or
yeah.
We'll
doesn't.
find out later this afternoon when she hands us her phone and goes, read this. And
What's this we? That'll be Liz. Okay.
it'll be me.
Yeah.
What's the yarn?
It's the Sonata, the Noro Sonata.
Which is really pretty, and at some point
Absolutely fantastic.
I need to make a top in that too, but
Yeah.
I gotta
It's a
make it.
cotton blend.
It's Noro, but there's no wool in it, and I have to get through finisher frogget February 1st before I start anything with that. But okay,
Why?
because there are guidelines that I apply to myself.
I'm gonna fluff your hair.
Anyway, okay, so anything else? You good?
That's all I.
I mean,
Aggie,
that's a
you're
lot.
it.
That's a lot. I mean,
For
I don't.
me,
I
it's
don't.
a lot.
No, yeah, I don't mean to be like, well, what else? You know, I still remember the first time my
She
nephew.
has 20 minutes.
I still remember the first time that my nephew, when I was doing hand knit things for everybody for Christmas, he's probably about 3, and he was like, what else? Like, I made him this hand knit, like, vest. And when they're little, it's like, yay, I'm done. And then they reach a point where they're like, yeah, but I wanted, they actually
Yeah.
want stuff. They actually recognize what else? So, okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't even unpack my bags. I dropped them here, and I grabbed more stuff, and so where to start is the question. No, it's okay. I have a return in here. I have to send something back to Snag Tights today.
Oh.
So, that's what I was looking at in here. That's something I gotta take care of. Oh, shoot. You know what? They might be in the other room. I was gonna show off my dad's socks.
Oh.
I don't know where they are. I finished those.
Would you like one of us to run back and get them?
I don't. I think I left them back there, but let me check things. If I don't see them here in the stuff I brought out, maybe.
Okay.
Or, you know, I just don't want to send someone back there and have them be looking and not finding and, oh no, I have stuff going all over the place. Okay.
Where would they be back? Hi.
Where would they be?
Yeah.
Somewhere around
They
her
should
chair.
be near my chair.
Oh, like on the little table.
Yeah.
On the table, in a bag, in a bucket, around.
No, I don't know if
her
there's
chair.
many bags back there. Okay, part
There's
of,
a nursery rhyme that's coming to my mind.
3 bags full.
okay, anyway, let me check a couple of things here, and if I don't see them here, then, yeah, Hannah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm just making a mess. Yeah. Do you mind just
I got
going and
you.
scoping? Because I finished my dad's socks, and I want to send them off today, but I also want to show you all this today. So, I'm not seeing... If you don't spot them anywhere back there, then just come back up. All right. So, let me start with this. This was this morning's morning meditation, and this is not the Staffin thing, or one of my make-alongs. But this is how my,
Your cat sweater.
my cat sweater, look, my little cat faces. I have it on 2 circulars right now because what I did for morning meditation this morning was to finish the, oh, they were in the little bag. Oh, how cool. Thank you.
Stuffed them.
I did. I'm glad you could spot that. Awesome.
One bag full.
So I did the collar for this. I picked up the stitches and knit the ribbed collar last week, and this morning I finished, wasn't quite finished when I did the video, but I finished the tubular bind off. So this is
It's a sewn bind off.
it's a sewn bind off. It's also called the Italian bind off. And I actually found a video, a website that showed me how to finish it. Like I found one website the last time I did it that was like, you got to start like this if you're doing it in the round, and then finish it. And they never quite looked right on my cable knit sweater. Like I kind of had to fudge it. And this one, apart from the very last pull through, the instructions I liked better, and then I fudged it. But I also sewed the end in, so it's like totally done now. The collar. And the collar is usually the last part of a pattern. They're like, make the whole thing and then go put the collar on. And I like being able to see how this is actually going to work. So before the collar was put on, it was this rolled edge that was really big. And now that the collar is on, and we'll see if it comes off the needle.
I like doing the collar when I get down a little bit, just so that you know how it's going to lay when you're, trying it on and
Yeah.
stuff.
So
Oh,
look at my kitties.
I love your kitties.
Look at my kitties. And that's about where I think that's a nice collar too.
It is.
I like it might stretch when it's blocked, and this stuff, like when it's blocked, might get really big.
The
But
cats are precious.
aren't they so cute? I'm doing this on a bigger needle like she recommends, but I'm also really loose with my tension when I do color work. So I have no idea if how this is going to lay once I get. But look at this little collar. That's kind of nice, isn't it? I feel Egyptian or something right now.
With cats, yeah.
Not just because of the cats, but also anyway. It's like you haven't met me before or something.
Nope.
Okay. So, like Cleopatra, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I finished the bed socks for my dad, and I only finished them yesterday and sewed the ends in. And I have no idea if these are going to be too big for him or not. But
They're bed socks.
But they're bed socks, and look how they're. I had this much left over of one skein of what's that look?
Nothing.
No, you're good. I have this much left over of one skein of the Harriet Find, which is alpaca and nylon. They are really soft. Feel.
Ooh, so
They're
soft.
really soft. I just, they can't feel
They're
them, so you get
very
to feel them.
soft.
They are.
you.
And
They're letting
now
me
I want to
feel.
make a pair for myself. But who's got time for that, right? I miss
She's
whatever
more
you
of a
just said.
cotton girl than an alpaca
Okay,
girl.
I love me some animal fibers, but yes, it is true that I do definitely go for the
Yeah,
cotton.
well, and cotton breathes better, and for cute little, like, strappy things, I'd rather make it out of cotton, too, than,
Cotton breathes better, but when you're cold, cashmere is going to be.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Shut it down.
Well,
She does
I'm
this.
the mom. So, I've gotten through repeats of the texture in my Staffin. I'm not to sleeve separation yet because I'm making a pretty decently big size. But the Hooray that I'm using, the Amano Hooray, which is half Pima cotton and half merino, there's only not even 150 yards per ball.
Oh.
And so this is, by the way, this is our little thing from Twice Sheared Cheap that is super cute. And when I'm holding the whole thing, it won't spin. But it spins, and it's fun. And that's how much I have left of my second ball already. And I'm realizing I have to take this off if I want to try that on. Okay. This needs barber cord so you can see how it's really coming together. And I think I grabbed a bunch of things from the other room, hoping one was a long barber cord, and this is, as long as I can get this little knot out of it. So the Staffin, I have other things to talk about, but the Staffin, the make along for it, it's Staffin. It's like staffing my shop with the G cut off. This is how people remember stuff.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
anyway, and it's by Rebecca Clow. Clow. I don't know if it's Clow or Clow or, Crayabea. And there is a pullover version. There is a cardigan and a vest. And, that's right, I have this. I put it on longer cords. The only cords we had in our shop are the swivel ones. So I'm sitting here trying to, like, tighten it, and it's just swiveling.
They're not the only cords we have in the shop. They're the cords you chose so that we had cords in the shop.
What? Oh, kind of. No, but we didn't have the right length for what I wanted anyway. This usually has the red cord on it, and the red cords, we only have ones that would make like 47.
What?
Like the small red cord lengths.
Yeah.
We have like nothing that's shorter than 37 inches. Which, when you put the tips on, makes a 47-inch. It's longer than we normally usually carry in the shop. Because I guess people have been ordering them with sales and stuff, and I need to reorder
People have
them.
been ordering them and buying them and
Yeah.
any cords. Yeah.
And no one's telling me that we're low on them, but it's my responsibility to know we're low on them or to check because I do the orders. So, and usually I find out when it's like someone ordered this
She's
and
been
we don't have
busy.
it.
We've been busy.
Everyone's been busy. Yes. So anyway, February and March are the 2 months dedicated to the make along for this sweater, or cardigan, or vest. And how we're running make-alongs this year is I've picked specific patterns instead of subject matter. I'm kind of half looking at the time over there. This is, okay. If your barber cord comes off of your needle while you're slipping, what I do is I get the needle back through those stitches, and then I jam it back in
Yell
the barber
and
cord.
scream, don't pull on
Don't
anything.
don't pull any dramatically on anything. So you heard my yell and scream. Anyway, that's the kind of noise. That's my best approximation of what happens in the moment. Hi.
I mean, we actively saw it, so.
Anyway, so February and March, February starts Saturday, is our make-along time. You could use yarn from the shop. Even if you have to order it, or we have to order it for you, if there's not enough in the shop and you want to do the make-along, we'll get it to you as soon as we can. You haven't missed the boat because that's happening in just a couple days. There's 2 months, and I'm not expecting people to finish it in those 2 months. If they do, that's awesome. But everybody knits at their own pace. So, but one of the things that we have, trying to make sure, yeah, a little more. I'm going to put a little more on this. One of the things I'm trying this year, because I don't see how I can do a lecture series on the Staffin. And we're also Liz and I are trying to cut down on extra days that we are putting in Sun Dragon work. So the Sunday lessons and classes and things, not so much, we're trying to do something different this year. And in shop, you can come to a kickoff class this Saturday. It's $50, but it gives you discounts on supplies and discounted help throughout the make-along. And then again, in shop, every other Wednesday afternoon is going to be open sit and stitch, but if you need help, we go into the teaching room and there's fees for help. That kind of switcheroo, or like, let's just hang out, but if you need help, then there's fees, is really hard to do online. So what Liz and I collaborated on, I threw some ideas past her, and she kind of refined some of the ideas, is we're going to do something we call Coach and Connect. Every other Saturday, starting this Saturday, from 6:30 to 7:30, U.S. Eastern Time, we will be having a Zoom session where you can jump in and hang out with us and ask questions and show off progress. And like this Saturday might just be talking about getting going, that kind of thing. But because it is more based on help and getting questions answered, there is a fee involved with it. There is, you can purchase these sessions and hang out with us and ask all your questions in real time and have them answered. Like, I'm trying to answer questions on my tips and tricks podcast type thing I'm getting going. But that means asking your question, waiting a week, seeing if I answer it, then asking follow-up questions. And this is more of an immediate
And some on
thing.
your podcast is not going to be as specific as you can get into.
Yeah,
on the...
like we're hoping to do it over in the teaching room, and I'm gonna see if I can set up so you can see the whiteboard. Like I can have multiple angles going on Zoom. At this point, I wasn't planning on recording it, but some people have shown interest in that. But we'll see. But it's $40 for all four. Like, so that breaks down to $10 a session to get advice and be able to share with the community and have more of an immediate, like, interaction the way that we have in the shop. But we want to try to have also with our community. And that's specifically based on the make-along topic. So each time we do this year, every 2 months, we'll have a different Zoom address you can purchase for $40. That'll give you access to all these Zoom sessions. And even if you're, like, we're telling you 2 days before the first one. So if you want to join afterwards, at this point, it's a flat fee. It's not per session. That way we can streamline the addresses for the sessions and things like that. We always have free sit and stitch, which is just general and open and not really like questions about knitting and crocheting type based, just kind of hanging out with the community based on Tuesdays. And that one, the sit and stitch, you get into, it's from 7 to 8 p.m. Y'all check me when I say something wrong. Eastern U.S. time. And you get into the free sit and stitch on Tuesdays with the shop phone number.
828-877-3550.
She's so good at that. And then this Coach and Connect, we've given it a different name, not to be confused with the free sit and stitch. The Coach and Connect is make-along based and focused. And it is every other Saturday starting this. If you go look to purchase it, it's got the dates. But every other Saturday for the next 2 months, starting on this Saturday from 6:30 to 7:30, U.S. Eastern Time, so that people in earlier time zones will have a chance to connect. People in European and other time zones, it's at a awkward time, but we really can't do the Sunday afternoon ones. That's a lot right now. But you can head over to the online shop. I will try to put the link in the description of this, so you can purchase that. We already have we're starting to generate some people for that, but I'm advertising here in case you want to join. And now let's see if I can put this on. I think that is the front. So this is how my staffing is going so far. I had dreams at the beginning of this year it'd be done, and then I'd make another one. And no, February is 2 days away. And here is how mine is going so far. Look at that.
That is really...
I feel like you really can't tell until you put something on how it's going. Because when it's jammed up on the needles, isn't it cute? So we've got ribbing. We've got these faux baubles.
The texture.
Right? And the texture keeps changing.
And I'm not a fan of texture. But
No, you're not.
I like that.
Any worsted weight will work for this. So again, ribbing, faux baubles. It's not as crazy as baubles, but we can go over how to do them at the Coach and Connect. And then it's diamonds made with just interchanging knits and pearls. What?
Question.
Yes?
Does it have a collar that...
Yeah, this is not how the collar... There is an added collar on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually like that.
Liz likes it without the collar. There is a collar that's added on later. This is the pullover. I'm nowhere near sleeve separation, but I'm getting there. For my size, I'm going to need like 10 balls of the Hooray. It doesn't mean someone making a sweater my size needs 10 balls of any worsted weight yarn. There's a lot less yardage on this than on like the Ultra Alpaca, the Cascade 220. Like any worsted weight is going to be gorgeous for this. The Hooray, if you want to make it in the same yarn that I'm making it in, you're going to need more balls of yarn, more twists. And I'm trying to get those up. I keep saying I'm going to get them up online. And then we have craziness in the shop. And then, so I'm going to try to get it up there soon. But I can also order more if you're interested in a certain color and we don't have enough. If you go to a mono site, I have almost every single color. There's like 3 colors we don't have here in the shop of the colors of Hooray. The Dove, I was looking this up for someone yesterday. The Dove, I think there's one called Marzipan or something like that we don't have. And like there's some pink and medium gray. Like this is the darker gray. We have the lighter gray. There's like 3 colors we don't have. But if someone wanted a sweater quantity's worth, we might be able to order it for you. So please contact us. Like email, call the shop. You know the shop phone number by heart if you watch this regularly because of our sit and stitch address. It's the same as the shop phone number. So that's this. And I really hope you'll consider joining the Coach and Connect. I think the more people that are on that, the more fun we'll have as a group, like kind of sharing. And that's one of the reasons I'm reluctant to film it, is it's going to be one where people are sharing with each other, and we want to keep it kind of an intimate group. But for the added extra and the help, you do have to purchase that. So this is already light, lovely and warm. And I had someone from Texas ask, like, they were interested in this because it's got cotton in it. And they were asking what other things could they use to make this. And the only other thing I could think of that would work, I would say, would be like the Cumulus.
Cumulus would.
Mm-hmm. For texture and things. Cumulus is a chainette cotton. So for warmer areas.
The Patagonia, it's gonna take playing with needles and gauge and stuff.
Yeah. Some people are reluctant to do that though because it's wool. Because it's merino. I know. You can go ahead.
Well, like my thing is, okay, so if you live in a warmer climate, regardless of if it's cotton or not, because everybody's like, oh, cotton for a warmer climate. If it's worsted weight, it's still going to be heavy.
It's going to be warm-ish.
It's going to be warmer.
Just really quickly, because we need to open the shop soon, I wanted to show you how the next make-along, which is going to be the Granny Hexi Cardi, is kind of the abbreviation for it. I want to show you how that is going. So I finished one the Hexagon, it's all floppy, right? Whoop-a-doo-a-doo-a-doo. And then And then, but if you fold it on the short sides, then look, this is one side. Sorry, Liz. This is one side. This is one side. And I used 22 old die lots of Cascade 220, and I only repeated one color. The outside is the one I started with. And now I am doing my second one, and I'm going in the reverse order. So, like, this is the incorrect way to fold it, where you line up one whole side with one whole side. That doesn't work. If you take one side and you fold it on itself in half, then you magically have this thing that's not floppy anymore. I love it. So
Is that how big you are?
this is my little one.
Okay.
Let's not be mean.
No, you said you had it for...
I measured. I really, really did.
Hannah has made one of these and then changed what it became. And that's okay.
No, it became a sweater.
It was a sweater. It
This
just fit a
this
stuffed
would
animal.
be for like an American Girl doll or something right now. But this is the opposite color. So can you guys hold this one up for me? Thank you. This one is, see, it matches the colors on the outside, but it's going to be wait, no.
You were right.
I was right. It's going to be down in here. So the colors you see down in the center of this one are going to be on the outside edge of this one. And I think it's going to be really, really pretty. It's going to be so busy. It's going to make people go, woo! But it's going to be really pretty.
It's an ugly
Woo!
duckling sweater.
Woo!
It's so ugly.
It's so
cute.
ugly. It's pretty. I love it. I love it. And people were like, wow, the color combinations. And it was what I had available. And every time I finished a row, I went, what might work next? Not what coordinates with 2 rows ago. Just what might work next. And it's so busy, it works. But this is going to be the make-along in April and May. Yes. And we'll do a Coach and Connect for that one, too. And I just think this could be, what's cool about this one, and again, we got to go, but what's cool about this one is that you can use any size yarn and a coordinating or whatever size hook you want for it, and it's all about the measurements. It's all about, like, it's modular, so you adapt it. And she warns that if you make a bigger size like me, because of the nature of it, it is going to have like bigger sleeves. Like the sleeves will be wider because it's long. It's all proportional. So people who are making a thinner bust,
I know,
will also have narrower sleeves that they have to make more on the end of. Mine is like, can you guys hold this up again? This little guy. That's just that side. Like mine here, like look at that. It's like, hello, hi Hannah.
Here. Hold your front.
Oh, are we gonna try this?
We can do
Oh,
that.
look at that! We can go like boop. So it looks like it's already done, but look, there's still gonna have room to do something with the end of my sleeve.
That looks cool. Super cute.
I'm so excited. Okay. And she wrote it for DK, but you could do super bulky. Like maybe I'll make another one in a totally different thickness of yarn and just see how it goes.
Would look so cool.
Wizard would look cool. I don't know if I want to personally cannibalize that much of it. I would love someone else to buy enough of it to make one. I might try like the big wool, the big merino wool.
That's
just make
gonna
a.
be super heavy.
It is, but I'm kind of
That's
interested.
gonna be like my coat.
We'll see. Anyway, we have to go, but please consider purchasing Coach and Connect. I will check, but if you purchase it on Saturday, I'll try to check and get you in there. But you might be getting the Zoom link like really late. So buy early, buy often. And the Staffin starts this weekend. You can start after this weekend. Like it's not like if you don't start this weekend, then you missed your chance and you can't do it. Anytime in the next 2 months, consider trying, experimenting with the Staffin. And also in the next month, so in February, so next week, we'll probably talk about it more, the Finish or Frog It. Mm-hmm. The finish it, pledge to finish it, like go over your works in progress. Finish, pledge to finish.
So many socks.
Frog, or just bind off where it is. Well, and here's the thing.
Get
is that
cracking or start more.
I have over 40 projects on needles or mid-process like
Aw,
a
that's
crochet.
cute.
I count my crochet ones too. Liz doesn't. Yeah. Well, Liz, it doesn't matter because you're not participating.
No.
I
I'm worried about
She's
accidentally
doubling.
finishing something.
accidentally just put it away for a month. I have a personal goal of cutting my works in progress in half. So whether that means finishing, but you don't have to finish. You can just say this is worth
Pledging to finish.
pledging to finish. Then it's one of the ones that makes it through, and is one of the half that make it through that are still on needles, and the rest I try to finish or frog. So I have about 20 projects to either get my butt on and finish, or frog, and then 20 that I can be like, I love these enough that I'm gonna continue working on them throughout the year, or more.
Will you warn me before you frog something?
I would say don't look at Instagram, and I can try to warn you if the morning meditations are froggings.
I appreciate
Okay,
that.
I will try. Hannah doesn't like watching things being frogged, but I will not frog things in front of you here in the shop. How about that?
I might.
That's just Liz for you.
You're so mean.
All the time.
But they really do like each other. I promise.
Yes, we do.
Okay, we're gonna go because honestly, the shop should have opened about 5-10 minutes ago, but I feel like I was like, someone's pulling up right now. No, they're not. I feel like in January, like the mornings are really slow. So anyway, we have to go do stuff. I will try to get this out before I have to run out of the shop today for momentarily. And we will see you next week. So what do you say, Liz, at the end?
Like, subscribe, ring the bell.
All the fun stuff. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.
Bye.